The tournament vlog. It all started the day before, where we actually met our opponent for the first round. We are with our competitor.
Oh yeah, serious competitor.
Serious competitor. We'll play him in a few hours, but first we're going to dinner.
And then you go for a roll.
This was all after a very hard, intensive training session, where by the time we came home, we didn't really get a chance to shower, and we went straight to sleep. Waking up that morning, it was a very intense process to get out of bed, get everything ready, and leave.
We'll open up the blinds. We'll try to get some of this natural light in. We'll take a natural shower. Natural afro. A natural kiss. Natural love. Alright, this is our pre-match meal. We'll have 2 yogurts, 1 protein yogurt. We have our oats with, that's peach in them. We have our coffee, we have our spoon. I don't eat that. I don't eat the spoons now. I do not eat the spoon. Main thing, chillax. We're probably going to go down to the gym. Try to get our body like flown into the proper state of movement and stuff. But we're gonna eat first and digest.
We arrived to the hall about 45 minutes before our match was called. We warmed up and we played our opponent, Dan Ryan. Going into this match I knew would be a long one, because right now my whole game is focused on being really aggressive at the net and having a really good attack. But ever since I moved to Dublin, I don't really trust my attack anymore. And these new halls and these different conditions I'm playing in, I don't really trust myself to not hit the shuttle out. And in this first match we really just focused on not hitting it out at all. So we knew it was going to be a very, very long, intense match. And it was. I think the match in total lasted about 40 to 50 minutes. High intensity, 3 sets. Nail biter, where we did end up losing the first set. Fair play to Dan. He had a very good aggressive strokes, and he did catch me off guard a few times. Running into the second set of the match, I knew I started to feel a lot more comfortable in the hall. The first set was just to make sure that we can set up our lifts and clears, and that's why we were moving really slowly. Now I knew I needed to turn up the pace. And that's all we did. Going into the third set, I started being scared, realizing that my legs are already extremely tired. The calf supports I'm wearing aren't helping. And now I'm making mistakes. I celebrated every point I won after this. But I remember this so vividly. When it hit 21-20 in the third set and I was about to serve, the only thought running through my mind was, these are the matches you always imagine to happen. Like, I know it was a first round match, but in my head I was playing like the Rio 2016 Olympics, and I was just thinking of how lucky I am to have an opponent that is this good, that I can serve and be like, wow, pressure is on. In my mind I had 4 or 5 options. I said I can drive it straight to his body, I can surprise him, I can hit it over his head, and maybe I can catch him off guard slightly, get the pressure on. But I played it really safe. I just pushed into the center of the court. I got up early at the net and I gave him a lift. The lift was like a 1.5 foot short, and I was so tensed up because I was already so tired I knew if this went to like 28-26, I would be the winner. But when I saw that it hit out, I let out a scream. And I was so happy. And that was round 1. Now we're into the round of 32, where we played the 5th, 8th seed, Fergal Hannon. In this tournament, I played doubles with Fergal. I consider myself and Fergal good friends. I think he's a lovely guy. But my legs were already fully exhausted. There was no more energy to waste. And after already having such a physically taxing match, I knew I couldn't do it again. So in this match, I decided I won't conserve any energy. And I will just use pure speed and pure power to win the game. And it worked. I think if you guys watch back to any of my old vlogs, you can see that I'm incredibly tensed up. And I'm not moving as fast as I normally would. A lot of it because of fatigue, a lot of it to do with pressure. So much to do with pressure. Well, in this tournament, I felt zero connection with the shuttle. Zero connection with the shuttle at all. I felt anytime it touched at the net, it would just be awful. And I had no faith in it at all. Which sucks, because that's my game. So for the next few weeks, we're definitely going to focus a lot more on the shuttle connection. But it didn't matter, it all worked out. We were down about 4 points in the second set after winning the first, and I was honestly quite scared because I couldn't do a third set again. So I really had to dig deep and try to come out to win this. So when I got match point and I saw the shuttle head out, I was exhilarated. So after shaking hands with Fergal and the umpire, we locked in for the third game, the round 16. I didn't really know what to expect going into this match. I thought I could still perform faster and good movements. That was not happening. After losing the first set 21-11, which was an incredibly fast first set, I think it lasted 8 to 9 minutes, I realised my defence isn't up to par, my attacking strokes are not up to par, my variation is not up to par, my net play killed me. At 5, I was gassed. It is really hard to get low on defence when both your calves are destroyed and your quads are complaining about the squat form that you're doing. My mental state for this match was also horrible because I was really upset that I felt this was the best I could do. I'd like to thank my coach and Dan, who came up to me in the intervals to speak to me, and they told me to play with more of a positive attitude. So I did. I won points, I let out screams, being fortunate to win each of those points and celebrating winning the second set like I'd won the match. Third set begins. I'm extremely tired, horrible feeling my legs, exhausted. And thus, in the third set, the beginning of what we will call the forever rallies began. These were rallies where, after 20 shots, I am walking on court. My body could not keep up with it at all. Exhausted. Zero motivation to continue on. When these rallies came, I just wanted them to be over. I didn't care if I won or lost points, which in a 21-point game isn't a good place to be in at all. fast forward about 20 minutes, 19-all, third set. I hit a neck kill, I swear to God. I don't think my racket hit the net, but also I think it was so close because his neck shot's amazing. But when I contacted the shuttle with the net, I contacted like this. I don't think my racket hit it. I think the shuttle with the racket hit it. I accepted the call. But right after, we got the next point.
That's it, come on!
21-all. I knew I couldn't do another one of those forever rallies. That's a guaranteed loss. I tried to finish it really quick. I lost the point. I tried to finish it again with a powerful attack, and it was out. Disappointment, anger, and a lot of shame came upon me in like a few seconds because I realized that I didn't want to win, and it was such a weird feeling. I think I was more scared to lose than I wanted to win, and I'm not really sure if that's a good attitude to have. And that really scares me because that's always something I really prided myself on. I always thought I wanted to win more than anyone else, but I realized that's not true. I lost this match because he wanted to win more than me. And of course I could blame it on legs being tired, shot quality, whatever, but he wanted to win more than I did. You learn a lot more from losing these matches than you do from ever winning them. Because if I won, I know exactly what I would have thought. I played better. But losing them by such fine margins, I think I could chalk it up to he wanted to win more than I did. And that won't happen again. At the start of this season, I only wanted to win 4 tournaments. And going into an event, wanting to only place in a quarter, kind of put me in the mentality that that's all I needed to do. And I didn't really go for the win I needed to get. Losing sucks. It really sucks. The absolute worst part of it was coming home, because it didn't hit me yet. The loss doesn't hit me until maybe a few hours after, sometimes immediately. Well, straight away after the loss, I just thought, oh shit, god damn it, fuck, everything sucks. But when I came home and I took a nap out of pure exhaustion, I woke up feeling heartbroken. I think I let myself down a lot, because I think my pride got taken away from me in that moment. Because the spark that I always thought I had was kind of extinguished. Outworking people is something I always took pride on, and wanting to win more than anyone else is something I also took pride in. But this is the first time that was ever crushed. So if you're wondering why this vlog took quite a while to upload, because about 2 days have just been of pure dread that I actually have to record it and talk about that loss. Because in retrospect, it's fine. It happens. You lose, you win. It's part of the game. And it's not like it was a very big loss. But for me, a tournament that I didn't want to win and a loss that I know could have been avoided I could have wanted it more. I didn't deserve to win that day at all. And that sucks.